Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out the new Morphe X Sour Patch Kids collection. Now, I did not pick up the entire collection because I wanted to be realistic on the products I was actually going to use. And the palette and the setting spray, it was. Everything else I was kind of meh about. I was debating on getting the lip gloss, but it didn't really excite me that much. The lip scrub, knew I wasn't going to use it, and the sponges, also probably not going to use it. So I just went ahead and got the palette and the setting mist. Now, before I go ahead and jump on into today's video, I did want to explain where I have been and why I kind of just disappeared. But I know there's some people here that just want to see the review, and that is totally fine, so you can go ahead and skip a few minutes. But I felt weird jumping back into filming and not explaining where I've been the past month or so. So to start this off, I was taking care of my grandmother every single day that has dementia. I was her PCA, as most of you guys already know because I mentioned it so many times on my channel. So I was doing that, and that was kind of like my job. So recently, she has declined a little bit, and it's gotten to the point where I can no longer take care of her and that she needs more help. So we decided what was best for her and her safety was to place her in assisted living. I'm not really going to go into detail on the whole assisted living story and situation because that's not really part of all of this. It's just the fact that she had to go to assisted living, which meant that I needed to find a job. Now, I could go ahead and just do YouTube full time, but unfortunately, YouTube is not a consistent income. And with the amount of like subscribers and views that I get, it wouldn't have worked out. And I need to be making some type of money in order to be filming YouTube videos. Like I need to be able to buy product to review for you guys. I need to have some sort of income so I can provide for my YouTube videos and continue my YouTube channel. So I decided to go ahead and just get a part-time job and then do YouTube on the side, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, one day YouTube will be my full-time career. Unfortunately, right now I can't do that. But I'm hoping in the future it will be because I genuinely love doing this. So fingers crossed one day. I've been doing this for 8 years and I'm really struggling, but that's besides the point. So because of my part-time job that I got, my hours started off really, really wonky. Kind of a quick little story. I requested to only be working max 24 hours a week. And for some reason that didn't get put into the system. I don't really know the whole backstory behind that. But because of that, my hours were messed up and I was working 30 to 37 hours a week, which meant that I had like no time to film. I would come home, cook dinner, go to bed, and that was like my routine every day. And then the days off, I was still taking care of my grandmother because I actually started my job before my grandmother even moved. So it was just kind of like I had zero time. That's kind of all that. Now it is October 7th today, the day that I'm filming. And my grandmother's officially in assisted living, and now I have time because I don't have to go and take care of her on my days off, and I can just focus my days off on taking care of the house, filming videos, and then go to work when I have to go to work. And fingers crossed it just stays smooth sailing because I want to be able to film and I don't want my job to consume my life. I would like to be able to continue my passion, so that's kind of that little story. So because of my job, I don't have the same days off every single week. They vary. I don't know if that's going to be changing in the future or not. But because of that, I would like to be able to just upload 1 to 2 videos per week at random days instead of making it Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now this whole video schedule might change in the future, but as far as right now, I think I'm just gonna do 1 to 2 videos randomly every week. I don't know what, it will just be like whatever day I can get them up, whichever day I have off. So we're just gonna make it so it's totally random for right now. Like I said, it might change in the future. I might go back to Tuesdays and Thursdays if my schedule changes at work, but right now it's just gonna be random. So I hope you guys don't mind that. So yeah, that's my little story. I just wanted to put that out there because I felt weird just filming and acting like I didn't disappear at all. If that ever happens again, which I'm human, it might happen again. I don't know when. I'm not gonna plan it. Things happen in life. I'm always updating on Instagram whenever I don't film. So if you aren't following my Instagram already, be sure to do so because I always update on my stories, like what's going on in my life, what I'm doing, when I'm filming, when I'm not filming, that sort of stuff. And I also posted 2 Instagram posts about all of this. So people that follow me on Instagram kind of already knew like why I was gone, but For the people that don't follow me on Instagram, now you know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and try out this new Morphe collection. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I totally bought this for the packaging because I love Sour Patch Kids. It is one of my all-time favorite candies. Now the colors on the inside are pretty, but the packaging just sold me. Like, it literally looks like a giant box of Sour Patch Kids, and I absolutely love it. So this is what the packaging looks like, as most of you guys know, I'm sure already. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. And the packaging looks very similar on the actual component itself as well. And then when you open it, it says Sour Patch Kids again, and then these are all the shades. Definitely goes with the theme, and it's super pretty. I will go ahead and swatch each shade as well. And then this is so cute as well. This is more inspired by their watermelon Sour Patches, but this is the continuous setting mist, so I'm assuming it's gonna be the same exact formula as their regular setting mist, but with just a different scent. This says watermelon slice scent, so I'm really hoping this actually smells like the watermelon Sour Patch Kids, because that would be a plus. But this is what this looks like. So freaking cute with all the little watermelons on it. Adorable. So that's what the packaging looks like on both of those. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, before I started filming, I opened up this palette and stared at it for a good 45 minutes trying to figure out what the heck kind of look I'm gonna create, because I literally have no freaking idea. I'm hoping that by swatching it, I'll be able to like come up with a look. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these. So I'm gonna start off in the corner here with Red Berry, Orange Craze, Lime Burst, Lemon Squeeze. So far, so good. So this is the Red Berry, Orange Craze. Ooh, that is so pretty. Then we have Lime Burst, which is a little bit on the sheer side. Let's try building it up. Okay, there we go. Swatches don't really matter, because at the end of the day, it just matters how it performs on the eyes. The swatch doesn't really say much, but if you guys are curious on what the colors look like, hopefully this helps. So far, so good. All right, next we have Blue Raspberry, All Gone, Unwrapped, Watermelon Whoa. So we have Blue Raspberry, super pretty, All Gone, which is a black. That is a super pigmented black. Then we have Unwrapped, which is like a light lavender sort of color. And then the last one is Watermelon Whoa. Next we have Pink Strawberry, Gimme Grape, Serving Looks, and White Pineapple. Pink Strawberry, Gimme Grape, Serving Looks, and then White Pineapple, which is just like a cream tone color. Lastly, we have these shimmers. So this is Sugar Crush. Next is Super Sassy. Then we have Pucker Up and Party Time. All right, last two shades are Total Mischief and Major Mood. Total Mischief. Oh my god, I've been wanting a color like this in my collection, no joke. Like that duochrome. Oh my god. Okay, and then we have Major Mood, which is like a gray with blue shimmers in it. Oh, that is so pretty. Alrighty, so I got my hair clipped back and we are ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I think I definitely want to use the Total Mischief shade. I just don't know how I'm going to incorporate that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Gimme Grape, and I am just going to fluff that into my crease. And I'm not gonna go too crazy with this look because I want you guys, especially if you're a beginner with color and you purchase this palette, I want you guys to be able to create this look pretty easily, or any look in general. So normally I would go ahead and pack on like a shade and then blend it out, but I just want to do something nice and simple. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of the shade All Gone, which is the black, And I am just gonna add that into the crease just to deepen it up a little bit. And I am gonna go over it with that purple again to make it like a deep purple. We're kind of mixing colors a little bit. Now I'm gonna go back in with that purple and just go over the black. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna take the shade Pink Strawberry, which I don't know if you guys can see the little Sour Patch Kid imprints on the eyeshadows. So freaking cute. But anyway, I'm gonna take that pink and I'm gonna use that to diffuse the edge. Not too much because I still want to keep that purple to be like the main focus, but I do want to blend out the edge a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with that purple. I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush and just really diffuse this edge where the pink and the purple meet. Alright, now I'm going to go in with that same brush I used earlier for the black, and I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit, and I'm going to take that purple and I'm just going to put that on my outer corner. Now normally I would go ahead and cut my crease, but I want to keep this look a little bit more on the easy basic side, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the shade Total Mischief. Okay, so not terrible. I do feel like it might work a little bit better if I wet my brush. I'm just using a little bit of Smashbox primer water. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my finger. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so I'm not loving that shade with this look. I do think it's a really pretty color, but I feel like the shade is hard to work with, the shades that are in this palette, if that makes sense. But that's okay, because we can just go ahead and put a shade on top. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Party Time, which is the next shade over. I'm just going to use my finger and just go right on top of that. I'm not loving the way these shimmers look on my lid. They look like chunky. I don't know if it's the shade that I used beforehand where it kind of has like that duochrome to it. Okay, so I think that's as good as that's gonna get. I feel like it looks better on camera than it does in person, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a kind of like domed pencil brush with some of that black, just a little bit, and just deepen up this outer corner. I'm gonna take that brush I used earlier with that purple, just go right on top of that. This might be a bad idea, but I need to save this look a little bit because I'm not loving it. I'm just gonna take a Q-tip and try to wipe off some of this shadow and kind of just redo this whole part. Because everything else looks good, it's just this part right here, I'm just not loving it. Okay, as long as I got some of it off, that's all that matters. I'm gonna go ahead and take Party Time again and see if using it by itself will be better. This might be a bad idea, but looks like I'm making bad decisions today. I'm not loving these shimmers. I don't know if it's my eyeshadow primer or maybe the color itself or what's happening, but it looks so like chunky. All right, we've gone this far, and in person, the shimmers are just not doing it for me. I feel like it looks okay on camera, but in person, like I said, it's literally driving me insane. It looks like chunky, and I'm not loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Sugar Crush, which is a silver. And I'm gonna pack that on top and see if that helps. I don't know. Okay, that actually looks a little bit better. Okay, I think we saved this look. Now my thoughts so far, the mattes, chef's kiss, had no issues whatsoever. The shimmers on the other hand, it could have just been the shade that I used that was kind of throwing me off because it is a duochrome and maybe it just didn't go with this look. But I just felt like the shimmers were like really hard to work with without making your eyelids look super like chunky. I was kind of about to take it off, I'm not even gonna lie, but I don't think it looks terrible now. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, put on some lashes, do my lower lashes, that sort of stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finally finished the rest of my makeup, and now I'm going to go ahead and set it using the Sour Patch Kids Continuous Setting Mist in Watermelon Slice. I am super curious to see what this smells like, and if it smells exactly like the candy. That smells exactly like the Sour Patch watermelon. Like, exactly. Let's go ahead and set this face. It's the same exact mist as the Continuous Setting Mist, hence the name. It just has that really nice watermelon smell, and it smells exactly like the candy, which I enjoy. Okay, so I think it's nice and dry. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so I honestly feel like the regular Continuous Setting Mist, like, helps melt everything together just a little bit more. I feel like this didn't really do a whole lot, so I'm going to spray it one more time and see if that will make a difference. So after taking a look at it up close, I do feel like the second time around it really just helped everything melt together, which I feel like I was looking a little bit powdery, so that definitely helped. I love the finish that it gives, the nice radiant finish, but not like greasy or oily. It's just really like dewy and fresh, which I love. So it's basically the same exact thing, which I expected as the regular Continuous Setting Mist, just this one has a watermelon scent, and it literally smells like I opened up a bag of Sour Patch watermelon and put it on my face. That's exactly what this smells like, and I'm not mad about it. So my final thoughts as far as this palette, I do really like it. I love the look that I created. I didn't know what I was going to create today, and I'm not mad about it. I just think it's so pretty and girly, and I love it so much. So as far as the formula on this palette, I did really enjoy it, especially the mattes. I chose purple because purple can be a harder color to make. They can just get a little bit curry. Like, I've tried some purples and I was like, girl, no. But this purple, however, I had no issues with blending. I had no issues with patchiness, pigmentation, nothing like that. It worked out beautifully. So the mattes, especially the shades that I used today, I really enjoyed them. I even feel like the swatches of the matte formula were like really bomb. Now, of course, I'll have to try the other shades in a look and hopefully have the same effect where everything just blends and it's not patchy or anything like that. But as far as the shimmers, I'm gonna have to play around with them a little bit more. I feel like it was partially my fault because I was building on layers and layers of the shimmers, trying to like fix my eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna have to play around with them a little bit more and see if I can find a way that will make them work on my lids just a little bit better. Like I said, maybe not applying as many layers, so on and so forth. But overall, I did really enjoy this palette. So I just fixed my eyelash because I noticed it was looking a little bit crazy, and then because I noticed that, I noticed my eyeshadow was looking crazy, so I fixed that. So if it looks a little bit different, that's why. But anyways, that completes my review on this palette and this setting spray. I'm so happy I picked these up. Not gonna lie, in the beginning I was like, girl, are you buying this just for the packaging? And I was. I'm not even gonna lie, I was. But now that I tried the product and like actually enjoy it, I'm so happy I purchased these. And the packaging is just a bonus. Like, it's so freaking cute. Like, how could you not? It's adorable. But if you guys want to know what I use for products on the rest of my face to complete this look, be sure to check the description box down below. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know your thoughts on this collection, if you've tried it or just your thoughts on it in general. I'm super curious. Also, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!